I have returned from the School of Unseen Arts today, in shock and horror. I had to be put in the infirmary because of the horrible burn that I got. Me and my little familiar are in shock. We were told that we're gonna be alone forever, that we're never going to find love, and that we will die alone. And you know how much that hurts me. You have no clue how horrible it is to read this thing. I am so sorry. I went in and I kicked your nest. You, my darlings, are worthy opponents. Thanks to everyone that participated in my last video, commenting, disliking, and overall just making my day, really, because I really didn't think it would get up, and really I'm doing this for you guys. I know you love this. So I really didn't expect to get that much traction, and I'm really grateful to every single person that decided to comment and share. And I know one thing is, I know that to you, especially Americans, geography is kind of hard. But repeat after me. Eastern Europe is not Russia. Get it? Okay, write it down. Write it down, because this is something that you're gonna need to know someday when we take over the world. So I have been sitting in front of my cauldron today, just looking at my reflection longingly, because let's face it, if you had this face, wouldn't you look at it all day long? And I've been thinking, so MGTOW a couple of times in my comments have repeated that I'll be alone, and that's something horrible, right? Can you guess what's wrong with this? Can you a little bit notice what's happening? Okay, I'll give you a hint. What happens when you don't date, you avoid women, and you just don't engage with them? What happens? You die alone, right? So, okay, this is a prime example of projection. So, you will want me! I don't want you, you used me! How could you? I trusted you, and now you're gonna die alone forever! And ever you're gonna want to be with someone, and you're gonna be past your prime and wonder why no one wanted you. And these men, when someone says, where have the good ones gone? They're so eager to go on there, and they're like, you used us, now we don't want you. And let me tell you something, you're not the good ones. Shocking horror. You are the chads that the incels are jealous of so fucking much, okay? You're the guy that goes there, gives a woman everything he has. Like, you go in there, you offer her money, and you treat her like she doesn't owe you anything, like she's not supposed to do anything. And then you wonder why she treats you like she is not supposed to do anything. And if you go in there and compete with other men only via money and just giving her everything she wants, what do you expect? Legit, what do you expect? Another thing that they love to put out is how supposedly sex bots will replace women, and women will now be wondering why no one wants them when no. As I've said before, this will just single out and quarantine the men that actually would be dysfunctional. Because, you know, it's very funny that they're like, the divorces are so fucking many, and it's women that engage them, and then don't stop for a second to think that something it actually could show very well is that men are not good at marriage, that men are fucking it up. Like, it could mean that if you just look at the statistics and things. Okay, there's something I noticed that made me really laugh when I realized it. So every time that I like write something sarcastic, someone doesn't get it. And every time a MGTOW writes something sarcastic and I write something sarcastic back, they're like, I was sarcastic. Like, and the funniest part is when another MGTOW is being sarcastic to a MGTOW about me, and the other MGTOW doesn't get it, and they have to go like, bro, I was being sarcastic. And that only comes to show how bad they are at reading people. I've always said that this is their number one problem, and it's actually very true. I didn't even realize how true this was until now. So you're probably wondering, why are you making videos on these guys if you hate them so much? I don't hate them, first of all. They think I hate them, and they think that I'm doing this out of some spite or something. But this is genuinely interesting to me. I I love being amazed. And every time I think I know everything about them, like I absolutely know every single way they would respond, but every time I think I've gone as far as I can go, there's something like this that happens, and there's genuinely so much about the human psyche that is absolutely astonishing. This is really a symptom to a bigger problem, and I'm so done with trying to help people, trying to be nice. I have done it. I have changed people. As impossible as that may sound to you, and oh my god, you think you're gonna fix him? Well, yeah, I've fixed people. I have made them. I haven't really fixed them all the way, but like all the effort I've put in, like male or female, to make them go like, yeah, actually you're right, and actually seeing them realize where they're wrong, it's not worth it. I could go for days and hours about this and try to change the world, but the truth is there's way too many problems. So there's really one thing they should change, and their whole life can change for the better, because they actually want relationships, they need relationships. They just had such horrible experience that this frustrated feeling within them won't leave them, because they want them and they need them. And the truth is, there's always been people like them. They just grow old and they become those bitter old people. And I've seen a lot of talk about how they used to be suicidal before they went MGTOW. Many stick thin girls were feeling horrible and were suicidal before they went fat acceptance. They went obese, and then they started going like, yeah, no, I love my body, now I'm way better with this. But is it true though? Think about it. So I don't really have any idea how this is going to go. I really don't care what happens to this world anymore. As I said, I am done with being mad about things and mad for other people. I'm just gonna live my life and I'm gonna enjoy it. And that's the root of everything, is this. If you don't enjoy it, if you don't have that playfulness within you, nothing's really gonna go the way you want it to go. And it takes some superb strength to actually go out of the mindset of being a victim. But if you don't go out of the mindset of being a victim, you're always going to be drawn to the negative, to the horrible, to things that put you down. And one day maybe these people will realize it. Maybe they never will. Who knows? But the bottom line is, right now there's such a pathetic picture that I have lost all my empathy for them through seeing them just bitching around for so many reasons. So if you want to be like this, if you want to keep going like this, if there's a demand for videos like this, there's gonna be people that make them, because you keep coming and you keep coming and you keep spreading this hatred to other men. And you know, I know that those of you that project and think that I'm some kind of bitter bitch will never change your mind. That's just what they want to think. They're too far deep down the hole. But you know, well, it's interesting. I'm just gonna keep making videos on it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.